Hello, everyone. This is Nicole Brown on the Insight team, and in this video, I'll walk you through what teacher access looks like for Insight. Insight is a DOE web-based tool that allows multiple users to access timely and actionable data in order to help better understand their practices and impact on student performance. For a high-level insight overview on resources, student subgroup options, and common functionalities across different features, you can watch our Insight Overview tutorial here. There's also feature-specific tutorials in the description of each feature. All teachers in New York City public schools have access to Insight using their DOE credentials. Your access is provisioned automatically based on your role in STARS programming. Throughout Insight, you can view information about students who are enrolled in your classes for the current school year. Here's a list of features you'll have access to: Assessment Data Explorer, School Climate Report, Downloader, Custom Group Creator, and Grad Progress if you're a teacher that supports grade 9 to 12. I'm going to walk through each of them quickly to demo how you can leverage Insight to support your work. Let's look at the downloader first. The downloader allows you to download your students' data in a CSV format. Use the student list on the left to select the students you want to download data for. Then use the Data Available for Download section to select the type of data you want to download for your selected students. Then click the Download CSV button. Please note, student level data are confidential, so please handle them carefully and do not share them with people who should not have access. We have instructions that show you how to permanently delete a downloaded file from your local machine. So to start, if I want to identify all of my Black students who did not pass second semester algebra in the school year 2019 to 20, I'll first go to the student list to filter for race. And this narrowed my list down from 75 students to 65 students. Then I'll check course data. After that, I'll click the Download CSV button. I'm going to use a pre-downloaded file for the demo since I've blacked out the student information. This file contains the data of my 65 Black students. First, to identify my students that did not pass second semester algebra for the school year 2019 to 2020, I'll filter for that school year, and then I'll filter for the course code. And then from here, I'll filter for credit status. And now I have a list of my 4 Black students who failed this specific course. And I can use this information to consider how I can scaffold instruction to support them in catching up or any other extra help or resources I can provide. I can also save the students to a custom group to monitor their progress, which I'll talk about in a minute. The second feature I want to show you is the school climate report. The school climate report allows you to view students' attendance information. To start, click the name of the student you want to from the student list. This is the same student list we just saw in Downloader, and you can search or you can filter the list if you want. After I click on the name of the student I want to view, I will see basic information about the student, including their guardian's contact information in case I want to call or email them. Below the overview section is the calendar view. This shows the student's year-to-date attendance rate as well as their daily attendance rate for the previous school year. This calendar view allows you to identify any attendance trends and patterns. You'll see a note if the student is considered chronically absent or at risk of being chronically absent. The information on this page could be helpful for you to follow up with students and guardians, check on the student's well-being, provide missed assignments, or to refer them to your school's counselor for follow-up. The graduation progress is a high school only feature where you can view your students' progress towards local regions and advanced regions diplomas. Similar to the school climate report, to start, you'll select an individual from the student list on the left. After that, you'll see information here to monitor if your student is on track for graduation and also if they're on track to graduate with a particular diploma. For example, you can view credits a student needs to graduate. The student still needs all those credits that are marked in gray. And if you click on a blue box, you can learn the details about this earned credit. Also, you can print out this report if you're meeting with your student. Now let's take a look at Assessment Data Explorer. It currently has information of Acadience, Screener, and New York City performance tasks. I'm logging in as a high school teacher, so I only see NYCPT. For NYCPTs, you can select the subject, the grade, the comparison, and the teachers. I can examine my students' performance on traits or standards for each administration window. Those staggered bar charts help me to see the percentage of my students who are attempting, approaching, meeting, or exceeding standards for each trait. To see which students are in each group, I can click on the section of the bar to get a student list. The Acadience page looks similar. You have drop-down menus on the top, including information about the assessment, comparison as well. And you can use these performance visualizations to determine which specific skills and standards you may want to revisit as you plan your lessons. Again, to identify students who may need extra support in a particular area, you can click on one or more of the particular bars to see a listing of students. And from here, you can also open the list in Custom Group Creator which is the next feature I'm going to show you to create custom groups of these students and follow their performance throughout the year. To learn more about the two assessment features, you can click here to watch our tutorial videos. Now let's go to the last feature I want to show you in this video, which is Custom Group Creator, where you can set up your own unique groups of students and then track them throughout Insight. Here are all of my personal custom groups. These groups are based on criteria that I chose, and once saved, I can easily access them again now or later. When you first come here, you'll see a blank page because you've not created any group for yourself yet. So you might want to start from Create New Custom Group. We have a video tutorial here that will walk you through just how to do that. After you create unique groups of students with labels and descriptions, as I did, there are several things you can do. Come here to view your custom group, open them in Downloader, which is the first feature I mentioned in this video, or you can export the information. You can add them as a subgroup. So let's go to the Assessment Data Explorer. Here, I can add them as a subgroup by going to Custom Groups, and I can view their performance in comparison to their school to see how they're doing. You can apply them as a filter. So let's look at the school climate report and check the custom group that I want to view. And that concludes our Insight Teacher Tips. Thank you.